Buffy was called on to be the Slayer at the age of 15, leading to a fragmented life placing a lot of strain on her family, having to hide this side of her from those in her regular life. A balance so difficult to maintain, many Slayers forego social lives and devote themselves to the cause. However, Buffy builds a strong circle of friends who stand by her regardless of the evil they face. Growing older, she fights many enemies, defying prophecy and even gods to save the world. As she learns more about who she is and how deep her power goes with each evil she defeats, she trains harder. Yet it is the memory of defeat that drives her hardest. However, this strength is a double-edged sword. As the stronger she gets, the more isolated she is. And she is strong because her mere presence is enough to maintain peace, made clear when, following her death, all manner of different demons invade her home. After being resurrected by her friends, she has to readjust to living, taking on the challenges of life as they come at her both from the human and demon world, having to balance it all and endure. This all comes to a head when facing the first evil, an entity so ancient it is considered the origins of evil itself. Yet with the help of her friends, she is able to push back its acolytes, the strongest of whom being Caleb, and the first evil itself. Gojo's birth marked a paradigm shift in the world, as his existence alone became a symbol of fear for the cursed spirits and curse users alike. Following the events of the Star Plasma vessel, he realized that it was not enough for him to rely on his natural ability, and so took the time to rigorously train himself till the abilities he once needed to concentrate on would activate instinctively, the experience of defeat driving him forward greater than anything else. This naturally created a gulf between him and his friends. Despite being in impossible situations, he overcomes the odds over and over, breaking through the limits placed upon him by his enemies. However, after he was sealed in the prison realm, the extent of his presence contributing to peace was made clear as Japan falls into chaos as both cursed spirits and curse users run rampant. His friends and students fight, but cannot prevent the return of one of the greatest evils in history, Sukuna, inhabiting the body of Gojo's natural enemy and student, Fushiguro. As such, upon breaking out of the prison realm, he fights Sukuna, pushing his abilities to the limit. The resulting battle is devastating, and while Sukuna is ultimately defeated, Gojo is killed in the battle. Both characters are the pinnacles of the forces of good in their respective story. They have to navigate the politics of an ancient order that, to them, are stifling, though through sheer strength is able to resist them. They are both feared by their respective enemies and have the tendency to taunt in the middle of a battle to distract and maintain their upper hand. Finally, they endure the melancholy of being the strongest, while a part of them desires defeat in order to feel alive. Their strength often leaves them feeling isolated as there are none who can relate and understand them. As Buffy is the strongest, there is no one who can touch her. As Gojo is the strongest, there are none who can get close to him. However, it is the strong that recognizes this loneliness. Caleb, in facing Buffy, is able to recognize this in her as he too is strong.
Strength. And the loneliness that comes with real strength.
Gojo, in facing Sukuna, is able to see it in Sukuna as he too is strong. Both stories explore strength and the effects it would have on their relationships, how they cope, grow, interact with the world around them, and how it can only take an enemy to truly understand how one feels when their friends are likely to be intimidated by their strength.